Okay, Belle. So I have the privilege
Of being my dad.
being the dad of this beautiful daughter that I have, Isabella. So while waiting for our flight to Los Angeles, I'm just gonna interview her. And how's her life been, and how's she been doing with her application for her college. And so just want to give you what do you call it, to let you know that she wanted to go to a school in East Coast, preferably in New York, to pursue her musical theater dream. And so we're going to LA for her two of her school that she applied for, Carnegie Mellon and the Emerson College in Boston. So they wanted her to see her in person for the audition for the singing part and dancing part. So unfortunately she can't dance because she broke her knees while she's dancing on one of her show over the weekend. So here she is, my daughter Isabella. How are you doing, Isabella?
I'm good, Dad. How are you?
I'm good. So where have you been up to? Where are you now with your application for admission to college?
Well, right now I'm currently finished with all of my applications, but for pursuing schools in the performing arts post-secondary, it's a little different than just applying for college as like a business major. So I applied to some colleges as a business major, which just means that I had to submit an application. But for the schools where I'm trying to be a musical theater major, it's a little different. I have to submit videos first. Those are called pre-screens, so that the faculty can look at all the submissions from everyone who wants to be a part of it and see those first before they decide, okay, who do we want to actually see audition. So for some schools, I didn't get accepted for my pre-screens and they rejected me right then and there. But some other schools decided, okay, we want to see Isabella audition more. So some of those auditions that I got called for by the schools were either online or in person, like these auditions that I'm going to right now in LA. So from here, once I complete all these auditions for the schools that wanted those auditions, I can then either be ultimately accepted or ultimately rejected. So it's a lot longer process than it is for other majors where you just submit it and then they pick. But it's a lot more interesting and it's a lot more, fun than just, sitting at home and filling out something on the computer. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. And I think we're running out of battery. I'm just gonna replace the battery. Hold on, please. Okay, so we're back to business. I just replaced the battery. So that was a great answer, Isabella. So where were you at now with some of the audition that you've been? I guess you have two audition to one of the musical school in East Coast, which is in New York. So how was it?
The auditions are very interesting, to say the least. I've only done online Zoom auditions, and those ones are really hard because the thing is with theater, it's in person and it's live, and that's kind of the whole point to it. So having to do it online and trying to give the same amount of energy and performance level through a screen is really, really hard. But I hope that for the auditions that I did do so far, I have 3 left out of 6, I'm pretty sure. I hope that they like me and they'll let me in.
I'm sure they will. And so of all the schools that you applied, which the number one, number two school that you wanted to go to?
Right now, if all the schools admitted me, I would really be conflicted between New York University and Carnegie Mellon University. They're both really prestigious and all of their alumni are very successful. Actually, this weekend I met one of their alumni at a respondent session in Linnea. So they're all over the world and all of them are really successful, no matter if it's on Broadway or if it's in the other areas, but those schools just really speak to me, and I like the work that they create, and I like the actors that they create. So it's not just about like if they're good or not, but it's also like what type of actor do you want to be like, you know? So I feel like the training programs there really align with my goals as an actor and how, you know, I want to train.
Okay. Like, let's say one of the school or most of the school that you applied, they didn't get you to the program that you wanted, but they offer you an acting major. Would you consider that?
I definitely would consider, because a lot of the schools I am applying to aren't just for musical theater. Some of them it's required, like for Carnegie Mellon, it's also required that through your musical theater audition, you're also auditioning to be an acting major. And if these schools deny me for musical theater but accept me for acting, then I definitely think about it, because at the end of the day, you're still getting similar training than if you were just going into musical theater. It just wouldn't have that singing and dancing aspect to it. So although I'm not really sure right now what decision I would make, I would definitely think about it.
Okay, great. So anyways, I'm hoping that you will get into one of those schools, mostly in East Coast. But there's school that they already accepted you, that you don't have to do any audition anymore, correct? And if in case those that you are auditioning with did not accept you, would you consider that school that they accepted you?
Definitely. Right now, my not necessarily safe option, but my option if I decide I don't want to go into musical theater is to attend the University of Hawaii at Manoa for business or Cal State Fullerton. And I really like both of those schools. So honestly, it's a win-win all around. So even if I get into those schools and I decide not to go, or if I don't get in, I already have two really good schools that I like already lined up for me. So.
Would you consider going into medical field like nursing?
I can't. I'm very caring, but I can't do like blood and stuff like that. It grosses me out.
Totally.
So I feel like I wouldn't be a great caretaker in that aspect.
No, I do the same way when I become a nurse.
Well, yeah, but you work in dialysis, so obviously.
No. Before I become a nurse, I don't really wanted to see blood, but you're gonna get used to it. But anyways, so I'm hoping that you can get into one of those school, and so good luck to you. Okay.
Thanks,
and
Dad.
I know you will do your, what do you call it, best.
My best.
My best, right? Do your best for your audition. So you have an audition tomorrow, which is for
Emerson, I think.
Carnegie.
I don't know.
Carnegie. Okay, so I'm hoping that you will get into those school that you wanted to go to, and if not, Hawaii is one of them, which is University of Hawaii. That way I can visit you in Hawaii, or Polar University.
Or you'll live with me in Hawaii.
University of California. California State Fullerton in LA. What about Sac State? Are you not considering that?
I got in, and I'll consider it, but I'll consider it for the cost and for my dad. But otherwise, I don't really want to go.
Okay. So anyways, while we are in LA, I think we can go around and vlog more. So watch out for more of my videos. Okay, so stay with us. We're gonna have more videos to come. All right. Okay. For now, we're waiting for our flight to Los Angeles. We have an hour more or so. So we're eating dinner right now. Okie dokie. So this is what happened to us because Bella is using a wheelchair, so we will be the priority boarding. So we're on the first in line. Yeah, going to Southwest. Here we are. We are now here sitting.
Down here. Oh my god. This way. I blend in with the seat.
We are in LA. Hello po, good afternoon or good morning po sa inyong lahat. Ito naman po sa Uncle Ito. So today, nandito po tayo, first day na nandito tayo sa Los Angeles, California. So nandito tayo dahil itong si anak ko, si Isabella, ay nag-audition po siya to attend Carnegie Mellon University. So she will pursue her musical theater. So to be able to be admitted sa university, you're not just academically accepted, kailangan meron kang talent din. So for her, she will pursue musical theater. So kailangan niya ng in-person audition. So titignan nila kung talagang fit siya to be at this school. Titignan niya yung boses niya, acting niya, tsaka yung dance. Unfortunately, hindi siya pwedeng mag-dance dahil na-injured siya. So, ayan, samahan niyo po ako ngayon at magbablog po tayo dito sa Los Angeles. So, after ng audition niya, iikot po tayo. Okay? Tara na! First. So how was it, your audition, my baby girl?
It went horrible. They hate me. I'm kidding. It went well.
So were you nervous when you
Yes.
were auditioning?
I wasn't
And-
nervous for my songs. I was nervous for my monologue. But it's over, so I don't have to think about it.
Okay, so good luck on your result. So we have another one tomorrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So wait, your friends are not gonna hang out with you anymore?